Welcome. Today we start our journey at the Central Station in Antwerp. Antwerpen Central Railway Station is the main railway station in Antwerp. From 1873 to early 2007, it was a terminal station. Antwerp's first station was the terminus of the Brussels-Mechelen-Antwerp railway line, which opened on the 3rd of June 1836. The original station building was made of wood. The current building, designed by the architect Louis de la Sensory, was constructed between 1895 and 1905. The architect was inspired by the dome of the Pantheon, a Roman temple of the gods. The originally iron and glass train hall, 185 meters long and 64 meters wide and 43 meters high, and covers an area of 12,000 square meters. The height of the station was necessary for dissipating the smoke of steam locomotives. The roof of the train hall was originally made of steel. The buffer blocks, intended to stop trains that could not brake in time, were supplied by Germany as reparations after the First World War. In 1998, large-scale reconstruction work began to convert the station from a terminus to a through station. On the 23rd of March 2007, a tunnel with 2 continuous tracks was opened under part of the city and under the station. For this purpose, the entire building was placed on 18-meter deep pillars.
Our next stop is the St. James Church. The outside of the building was erected in the 15th century Brabantine Gothic style. More than 170 years, that's how long it took to build the church. St. James Church did not escape the iconoclasm in 1566 either. Some of the paintings, the ones in the St. Roch's Chapel, were partially safed. This is also the church where Peter Paul Rubens is buried. Peter Paul Rubens, born in 1577 and died in 1640, is one of the most important artists in Western art history. In 1643, 3 years after his death, Peter Paul Rubens was finally buried in his crypt at the Church of St. James in Antwerp. His second wife, Helena Forment, who died in 1673, and his daughter, Isabella Helena, who died 1652, both buried in the master's crypt. Thanks to his letters, we know Rubens was suffering of gout. Researchers believe this might be the result of the toxic metals used in paints, such as white lead. The Rubens Chapel, the final resting place of the globally celebrated painter, is an ensemble in Antwerp's St. James Church that is as enchanting as it is unique. The 17th century interior consists of a monumental marble altar with Peter Paul Rubens painting Madonna surrounded by saints, circa 1630, as the eye-catcher. Next to this masterpiece is the Mater Dolorosa, attributed to Lucas Faidherbe, born in 1617 and died in 1697. The altar of the chapel, where the epitaph for Rubens' son Albert, and 2 tombs from the 19th century are located. In 1804, architect Jan Koolman designed a new baptistery for the church. This was set up at the entrance of the church. In the round room with dome, marble paintings is the 17th century baptismal font. Above the font hangs a dove. Through an ingenious mechanism, the dove deals down when the lid is opened, as a visual representation of the Holy Spirit. In the baptistery of the church, where Peter Paul Rubens once had his children baptized, there is now the moving work Mother's Love by the German artist Joachim Seitfudem.
As we move towards the Wapper is a square named after the large water tap that stood next to the Herentals-Vaart at the time, and that served to wap drinking water out of the Canal. It owes its fame to the presence of the Rubens House, the home of Peter Paul Rubens. In 1490, a canal was dug in the middle of the place where the Wapper is now located. This canal, also known as Freshwater Canal, Herentals-Vaart or New Shine, provided drinking water in Antwerp. That water also benefited the brewers. In the 16th century, the canal was not sufficient enough anymore, and between 1554 and 1556, a waterhouse was built that distributed water via a pipe network. During this period, the canopy of the canal was also started, Today, the Wapper is being reconstructed with a clear nod to the past. During these works, the covered canal will be uncovered and documented. That's it for now. We'll be back with more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. See you next time.